Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So today I want to talk about becoming one. The twin flame journey is a deep journey, a profound journey of deep transformation. There are many things that happen on the journey that cannot be witnessed by the physical eyes, cannot be even spoke about through the mouth. This is a language beyond the physical. When twins meet, they have that soul recognition. Soul recognition throws both twins into chaotic energy. What was once a feeling of oneness and this beautiful energy and journey that was building together suddenly now is blasted into a burning volcano. Both twins have to learn how to balance that shared energetic frequency here in the 3D. That is not easy, especially because both twins are going through profound transformation. Now, the twins go through it separately, i.e. the masculine and the feminine. They don't go through it together, but they are both thrown into chaos. Now, the feminine will go through dark night of the soul on that first separation. That first separation is always the worst separation for the feminine because there is so much rapid transformation happening. In the emotional sense, in the mental sense, in the physical sense, and in the spiritual sense. The feminine is going through such rapid transformation. It leaves the feminine thrown into dark night of the soul, barely being able to clean their teeth, barely being able to get off the floor and function. Most of the time you're in that fetal position, feeling like you just want to crawl back in to the womb and feel that darkness and that safety, of that mother's womb, feeling that nurture. But all along you're having to function, you're having to go about your daily life. And all along, all your core wounds now are being triggered. So once the feminine is thrown into that separation, that first separation, they feel deep separation, not just from the masculine, but from everything. At this point, their world starts to collapse, starts to dissipate, everything starts to fall away. And what was once their comfort now feels like a complete stranger, now feels like a complete strange world that they're living in, and they don't understand why. The reason why is you are now going through a complete rebirth. Your Kundalini has been activated. Your Kundalini is your Shakti and Shiva. You are now learning how to balance your own inner masculine and feminine, but your core wounds are now activated. So your fear, your lack, the feeling of not feeling enough, the feeling of abandonment, the feeling of betrayal, the feeling of needing validation, and this is why you will seek psychics, mediums, and it's not just one or two. It is off the scale because the mind now has been thrown into absolute chaos because you are now going through dark night of the soul and ego death. And as that ego is now not really dying, but is going through a deep transformation where it is now not the driving force. You are now driven by soul frequency. This is a very hard transformation for the feminine to move through. But the feminine solely wants to focus on the masculine, feeling that the masculine is their savior. It is only when the feminine realizes that the journey was always happening and that actually what they saw in the masculine's eyes, what they felt within the masculine, how safe they felt, how ignited they felt for life, how they didn't need to sleep, how they barely needed to eat, how suddenly their whole world was transformed. What they thought that was all being shown by the masculine is actually only their God essence. You see, this journey catapults the feminine into a powerful, deep transformation. And you are thrown into the cocoon just like the butterfly. And it is only when the feminine starts to feel those wings, and we can feel those sensations of, those surges moving through the body as that kundalini is activating each one of your life force portals, i.e. your chakra system, that you actually realize that this journey was always a journey that was happening. And actually, everything that has been part of your life up until now has been preparing you for this time, for this awakening time. You see, the soul does not speak the language I am speaking in now. It speaks through the eyes. It speaks through vibration. And your divine masculine was just showing you and mirroring you your own God essence. You see, we believe that God is a person that is there to judge, and we all have our own God. Because remember, religion often divides us. Whereas this journey is a journey of oneness, of knowing that God is in everything. In you, in me, in the birds, in the bees, in the mountains, in the oceans. And God is not a person that judges. God is an essence. God is the essence of love. Love that the feminine must now find in that heart chakra. But the thing is, that heart chakra feels closed. That heart chakra only now wants to have love for the masculine. But the feminine must find that inner love, must find that inner union, must do this journey for you. Because when you make the journey about you, but also knowing that you are equally everything but equally nothing, that you are actually creation itself, that this journey is an awakening journey, and now you are on the path of enlightenment. And that light that you have always been seeking outside of yourself is within you, the feminine, is within you, and has always been within you. And the masculine will show you your light. They will show you your core wounds. They will show you your abandonment, your betrayal. But who is abandoned? You. You are only abandoning yourself. You are only betraying yourself. That feeling of not being enough, you have always been enough, divine feminine. And you will always be enough. Why? Because you are a creation of God. You are love. You are oneness itself. The universe is not separate to you. And when you shift into that frequency of unity consciousness, of inner union, you realize that you are the oceans, you are the mountains, you are the seas, you are the bees, the birds. You are me, I am you. We are one. And in that frequency is what magnetically magnetizes divine masculine back in, but not in a separation frequency, in a oneness frequency. And what is oneness frequency? It is soul frequency. You see, you have always been one, but what you are learning how to do is balance that oneness frequency and become one here in the 3D. If you need more help, support, my website's there, Sacred Soul Rising. to help you on this journey, but it's not full of pink fluffy stuff. I send you much love. Many blessings.